Good morning, guys. Welcome to Taming a Hot Mess Life with Kathy. The hot mess life we come from, the hot mess life we're working to tame, and the hot mess life we're learning to celebrate. Today is Monday, August 16th, 2021. Today is also my wedding anniversary. And I want to give you guys a little update. Some of you know what's happening with me, but I think many of you do not. So here it is. I want to let you know. I've made a few notes, so forgive me for looking down, but this is how we're doing it today. So my message to you today, I really want to focus on resilience. What does resilience look like to you? This has been the recurring word in my head for the past weekend. Actually, kind of for the past 51 plus years. So let's just dive right in and I'll tell you what's happening with me. So May 15th, Saturday, May 15th, my wonderful husband brought me flowers. And we had my best friend and her husband over for dinner. Lovely evening. The next day, Sunday, he and I had an uncomfortable conversation about health, finances, and future. I'd really been focusing on my health and getting my health better, and it was really becoming a priority to me. And I was really wanting him to make his health a priority as well. Finances have been a sticky situation with us. Neither one of us married for money. So that conversation was had, and our future, all those things, health and finances and what that was bringing to our future. It was an uncomfortable conversation. He is a truck driver, so he left on Monday morning and went to work. Wednesday, May 19th, I received a text message that said, we need to go our separate ways. A text message. Of course, I called him and he couldn't give me a reason. He said he just really wasn't happy. No other woman, no smoking bullet, right? There was no reason that made sense to me. When I married him 6 years ago today, it was because I wanted him to be my life partner. I don't take those marriage vows lightly. I was single for 12 years before I made this decision to marry him. And I did not believe divorce is really going to be an option for us unless one of us had an affair or there was abuse or something that I had. None of those. We had none of those. So whatever. Okay, so we move forward. We're getting divorced. No help, no working, no counseling, no real reasons. But the bottom line is no work. No work is going into this marriage. It's over. So as you can imagine, the tears, the confusion, so much worthlessness, like what's wrong with me, so much of that, so many tears, so much confusion, so much now, well, okay, I can only wallow in that for so long. I got to get busy. So I worked really hard to get the house ready to sell, put it on the market. The house sold in a week and a half, and then began the work. Now, he didn't want to see me. I really didn't need to see him. So I've been doing all of this by myself. And he hasn't really volunteered to help a lot. So this has been me. I've packed up our house, put stuff in storage. I've sold the majority of our stuff because, as I've said in other videos, it's just stuff, right? It just holds us hostage. So I've sold as many things as I could. I said, if you can see it, you can buy it. So huge yard sale, all the things. Now I am starting the new life, okay? So resiliency. I have to tell you, this has been the theme of my life. I'm not super happy about it, but it's been the theme of my life. I've had to conquer so many things, and here's my notes because I wanted to make sure that I touched on a few of them because I want all of you to know that you're not alone. So if any of the things that I've had to conquer and be resilient from touch you in a way that you can relate to, then I want you to know this, that you're not alone. Okay, you're not alone. And this group, Taming a Hot Mess Life, is for you because all of us, we're building a tribe. All of us have tamed some sort of a hot mess or another. So here's just a couple of the things, a few of the things that I've had to overcome. And they've propelled me to this place where I'm at right now of resiliency. Abandonment as a child. I don't know how many of you have lost one parent or another because they walked away. I've had to endure that. My first marriage was 17 years. It was good, but there was a lot of bad. So there was adultery, physical abuse, emotional abuse. We didn't have the same faith. And there was a lot of strife in that marriage. And after that marriage, my best friend at the time decided to hook up with my husband. So they were together for a while. So I had that huge betrayal there. That was awesome. Super fun. And then I was single mom for 12 plus years, raising an 11-year-old daughter, 8-year-old son, and 5-year-old son at the time. And I raised them as a single mom until the baby was a junior in high school. He was he started his senior year in high school. So yeah, all that time of being single, dating, the nightmares of dating, a couple more broken hearts along the way. Then I was a mortgage broker last time everything tanked, when the whole market tanked, all the housing crisis. So I was a mortgage broker. I didn't just lose my job, I lost my industry. I lost houses, I lost cars, I had to go on welfare, which if you're my age, my family, we were raised that welfare was like the bottom. You've reached bottom. If you have to be on welfare, then you've reached bottom. So that was a whole new way of feeling a failure. After all that, I got a terminal illness diagnosis. And I got to tell you, I was kind of happy. I know where I'm going. I know that I can't wait to be in heaven with Jesus. And when I got that diagnosis, I felt like Charlie in the chocolate factory with his golden ticket. I felt like I had my golden ticket. But I went ahead, I did the chemo, did all the things, and have overcome all of those things miraculously. God has given me miracle after miracle after miracle. And I don't know what it is that you have to overcome. I don't know if you are having to redefine your life, if you need to overcome one mountain, climb one mountain or another, whatever it is. I know you're going through something because I know we're all going through something. Every person that I meet has a huge crisis or a huge mountain. It's relative to your life and it's big. Don't diminish whatever it is that you're going through. But I also don't want you to know, I don't want you to forget, I do want you to know, I don't want you to forget that you're not alone. There's somebody else. Just reach out an arm's length and you'll see someone else who needs encouragement along with you. And that's what I want to be for you. So again, the question that I'm going to pose to you is, what are you needing to overcome and how can I help you become resilient? Okay, that's my new mission in life, is to teach people the resiliency that I have learned over a lifetime of learning it. My husband asked me for a divorce 3 months ago. And in 3 months, I have completely redesigned my life and I'm getting ready to start my new chapter. And I'll show you that in just a minute. That's kind of the whole important part of this. But I want to remind you also to lean into the arms of your higher power. As you know, my higher power is Jesus, is God. That's my higher power. But no judgment on you. Whatever your faith is, wherever you're at, Lean into that. Proverbs 3 verses 5 through 6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. I know many of you already know that verse, but it's beautiful. Trust in the Lord. And how often do we forget that? And how often do we trust in ourselves and then we can't figure out why it's just not working? I'm going to spend a little minute. Sammy, look, this guy, there's a neighbor walking outside, so Sammy's got to bark at him. The next thing I want to tell you, I want to go over something that really brought comfort to my heart this morning as I was preparing for my day and preparing to talk to you. Romans 1 through 5. Hold on, let me get the dog. Sammy, get in here. Romans 5 verses 1 through 5 says, therefore, since we have been justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ. Through him, we have also obtained access by faith to his grace in which we stand, and we rejoice in the hope and the glory of God. More than that, rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance. Endurance produces character. Character produces hope. And hope does not put us to shame. Because God's love has been poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has given him to us. Rejoice! Guys, this really spoke to me this morning because it's so easy to wallow. It's so easy to camp out in the, oh, why? Why am I going through this again? It's just too easy to do that, right? Turn it around. Let's rejoice. Rejoice in the endurance that we're building. Rejoice in the character that endurance is producing with us. And rejoice in the hope that character and that endurance has given us. There's hope. I've been through a lot. And I don't feel like it's probably the last a lot that I'm going to go through. But we have this opportunity to find the positive in the mess, right? So I'm going to show you the mess, and I'm going to show you what I am rejoicing in. I'm going to show you my endurance and my character and my hope, and I'm going to show you my resilience. And I want each of you to think about how this message might be able to help you. And if it helps you, maybe it doesn't help you. I'm not for everybody, but if it does help you, put a little note below and send some encouragement so that everyone else that's going through something can see that there is hope. There is encouragement. Don't lose hope. You're not alone. And I'm here to encourage you. And I'm here to help you along the painful path that we're on. Okay, I'm putting my glasses on so I can see where I'm walking. And I'm going to show you guys my mess. Now, let's see. I don't know if I can turn this around. I'll just hold it this way. Okay, this is my messy office. Look, the walls are empty. The house is almost ready. I have until the 20th, Friday, to be out of the house. So we're almost done. But I really, really want to show you what's going on out here. And again, I don't know how to flip my camera because, that's just the blondness that I am. Okay, here's the motorhome. This is my new life, guys. This is my resiliency. I have kids in Washington, North Idaho, Montana, McCall, and California. So I am, and I just have one that just moved to Boston. So who knows where I'm going to end up. But no matter what God gives you, he gives you some beauty too. And I really want you guys to know that you can conquer anything. You can do anything and you can be anything. Remember what we used to raise our kids telling them? You can be the president if you want to be. You can be and do anything you want to do. We're not too old. We're not too old to figure out a new dream, a new path. So that's my message to you today. Be resilient. Find your resiliency because I know you have it. Dig down deep. Join me for more of my adventures. in this crazy little life I have, my hot mess life. I love you guys. I love all of you. Thank you for the encouragement that you've sent me. I hope that I can be a source of encouragement to you. God bless you and make it a great week.